Okay. There we go. Hopefully. So, right here will be my work area. Bowl of water. Now, I'm going to be polishing this and make it into a perfect sphere using this and more dirt. Honestly, the hardest part about this so far was sifting the dirt, which I got to do more of. Is collecting very dry dirt, sifting it, and building that ball took a long time. Honestly, this is taking a lot longer than you'd expect. And I don't know how long the polishing is going to take, like upwards of a couple hours, I'm thinking. But the process is slowly smoothing the ball out, making it rounder and rounder and rounder, adding more into the holes, and getting to a point where it's got an even texture. Yeah, I am. I had to get early because it's going to start pouring rain out any time now in the next couple hours. So I'm just going to start now. Is the process is, wetting it, the outside, and a ball. No shit. Rolling it in the dirt. Wetting this thing down. Grabbing some dirt on the rim. Kind of like a pina colada. And just doing this over and over and over. I did get the COVID shots. I don't really believe big pharma's out to get you or anything like that. It's just a shot. And eventually this will become very, very glossy. And really round. And you're supposed to get out any divots, stuff like that, with this process that I'm doing right now. And I believe they're called a dorodango. I did the best I could, starting with the roundest surface I possibly could. Because I can. No other reason than I want to. Sometimes it's just fun to do something because you can. I don't know. Don't have to do anything with it. I'm just doing it because I can. Don't have to do anything with it. I'm just doing it. Haven't you ever done anything just because you wanted to? I can see the meditative aspect to this. I can see that just sitting in my place, just fiddling around with this for a couple hours a day. Oh, there's gold everywhere. There's a lot of gold in Ontario, especially up north. Trying to win it again. And roll it. Forbidden chocolate truffle. And then we take a dip. And a rub. And then we go back to this. Who needs gold? Pick up a hobby. And look what I'm doing just because I can. Hello, Boondock. Hopefully, I'm doing this right. I've never done this before, but when I'm done, this should be perfectly spherical and really shiny. And yeah, you just keep doing that, dusting it off, rolling it in some water, and then rolling it in the dirt. If there's any like divots there, you add it in your right hand, like the one right there. You add it in there, press it in, like right there. Any organic matter, like that comes out. Fill up the holes. Dip more and go back to rolling. But first, there's a bad hole there, so I'll add some more water. More of that. Uh, Bigfoot, not really. I actually really suggest trying to pick something like this up. This takes a lot of patience. And I think this kind of meditation is good for you because you actually have a physical representation of your efforts. I dug up dirt, let it dry over 24 hours, sifted it out into very fine dirt, added a little bit of water, and made a mud ball and let it dry overnight. And apparently, if you just do this like this enough over and over, it gets really shiny. No pressure, just rolling, rolling, rolling. I think the shine takes a long time to get to. But good thing is, I have lots of time. And this has got to come out. The more you work at it, the shinier it gets. Hey, MJ, why would I do that? Something like this is a physical representation of a lot of work. Meditation is good for you. I can already start seeing a little bit of sheen in it. You just do this until it shines. You can do it in like once you start this, you just stop adding water to it and just rub the jar over it until it's nice and shiny. Like that's as round as I want it. I wanted a flat spot here anyways, so it would just balance like this. That's as far as I'm going to take the roundness, and I'm just going to keep going over it until it's shiny. If it ever gets shiny, because it's getting smaller by the second. I might be doing something wrong. I think the adding of the water makes it makes more dirt stick onto it, which helps polish it and fill in the gaps. I'm going to assume. Which reminds me, I'm out of dirt. So I got a sifter and dirt. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying something new. Not even a little bit of luck. I haven't had much luck fishing recently. It's been too dang hot. Got to get more dirt ready. Yeah. Well, sometimes that's how it goes. Fishing isn't a guarantee. Hopefully you get something, but sometimes you just SOL. See, I think adding more dirt and water is compacting it a little bit more because there it is getting a small sheen to it. And it's filling in, it's getting rounder without losing size. And it's feeling heavier than it was when it was bigger. I think it does serve a pretty important purpose. So I'm going to roll, scrape all it around until it's not fuzzy anymore. And then do it again over and over and over. I think that's the process. I've never done this. I've just read about the steps, so this is new to me. Yeah, honestly, this is kind of really meditative. They're called dorodango. You take mud and dirt in a glass jar, and you do this over and over and over and over again, and it gets super smooth and shiny. It just takes a lot of time and work and effort. And then you put it down, get more dirt. So, guys, if you want to support the channel and, I guess this is just a weird one I'm doing today because I can. But I got a donation link in the description of this video. Don't feel obligated, but if you want to, that's cool. I'm hoping to get some more interesting videos out. This here is just for kicks and giggles. Oh, thank you. I'm enjoying it. Well, Boondock, I'm enjoying it. I can see how it's very meditative. You actually have a physical representation of what you're doing right in front of you. I do think you're supposed to let it really dry out once you've got it into the shape you want it, and then you get back to it. So I'm thinking I should, you know, do that soon because if it loses any more shit, shit. If it loses any more size, it's going to disappear on me. So I think the next step is to dry it out completely and polish. Yeah, I think you're right. Uh, Luckily, I got a spot I can put it for a day or so. But that's my mud ball. Hey, warrior. It's very circular. It's got a mosquito on it. But there is starting to get a little bit of shine on it. So maybe it is just this. Yeah, that would be fun. Um, but it's so pretty right now. I've got a lot more work to do, like the polishing, but I think that's looking pretty good. I think the core is perfect. So, I'm going to call that done for now. I'm going to wash my hand with muddy water because that's the smart thing to do. So next, I just think I got to let that dry for a couple days to get really solid, and then go over it with the glass jar over and over and over again till it's shiny. Because all the divots are out of it, all the flat spots are gone. I think it just needs to dry so it doesn't fall apart. I don't think you fire it. Yeah, no, it's really round now. It's just got. I think it just needs to harden a little bit, and then I could polish it. But it got really round, and I think once it is solid, it's heavier than it was when it was bigger. Much heavier. It feels denser. So I'm thinking let it dry out completely in the sun for the next 2 to 3 days, and she'll be done, ready to polish. They said the actual shaping, what I read, takes about half an hour, but the polishing takes like 3 hours of polishing, polishing, polishing. So I've got a spot I'm going to hide it. Gonna have to shave this head soon. And yeah, I know in a little bit. I did this started early today because I'm going to town in like a half an hour. I've got mail waiting in town, which is fantastic. And the neighbor says he's heading into town in about 30-ish minutes. He said at 11:30 he's leaving, and I need to get to town. I've got a piece of mail I cannot not get, and I got to fill up water. But yeah, it's gonna be pouring rain for the rest of the day. Ooh. I wish I could take you guys down with. Yeah, for a drive, since the neighbor's driving about 25-30 minutes, another half an hour back. Plus, I'm stopping at the post office. Plus another half an hour at the spring to fill up all the jugs. Wilson, I'm on finished step number 1 of a dorodango. A polished ball of mud. I'm going to let it dry for the next... Oh, you little shit. Next, I got bit by a mosquito. I'm going to let it dry for a couple days. Really rock solid dry. And then continue polishing with a smaller jar. And get it nice and smooth and shiny. But as it is right now, I like the shape of it. It's nice and round. And I'm going to continue on. Hello, Dale. Long time no see. Holy crap. Holy crap. This took about Okay, I've been polishing for the last half hour. I've been shaping for the last half hour. What takes the more time than anything is the sifting dirt. Like right here, I've been sifting dirt. To sift all the dirt out to make the mud ball took about an hour. To make the ball was like triple the size it is right now. That took like 5 minutes to shape it into a ball, let it dry overnight, and I've been shaping it with a glass jar. And then the next step is the polish, which takes like 3 to 4 hours of going over it with a glass jar until it's nice and shiny. And yeah, that's... Hello, Reed. That's it so far. Small little things like this, just the meditation involved with making it. It's kind of fun. Yeah, this is my first attempt. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to have little bumps and weird looking things all over it, but it's about the size of 5-pin bowling. Oh, so yeah, we're doing really good today. I'll say it one more time and I won't bother you guys again. But if you want to support the channel, there is a PayPal donation link in the bio. Everything that goes there probably going to go for supplies and building material for the greenhouse. It's not necessary, but appreciated. And I hope you guys. I still got another 20 minutes before we head to town. Headed to go pick up some mail. Hopefully. Probably have to borrow my friend's phone, my neighbor's phone, before I go. Shit. Probably have to borrow his phone before I leave. Because if the mail's not there that I'm expecting, cabin's coming along too. There's very little left to do on it. I just have to harvest more supplies. So right now I'm working on that. I'm working on my smokehouse, and I'm working on putting a greenhouse over the camper behind me for the winter. That's one of the more important things to do is the greenhouse, because that's how I'm going to, keep a lot of heat in during the winter. -50 ain't no joke. Thank you, Dale. Holy crap. It's been a year. Holy crap. And this time last year, I was in Sudbury just starting the job. Actually, no, I'd been at the job for almost a month at this time. Yeah, about that. But yeah, the cabin is really coming along. But again, for projects right here, I've got technically 4 projects going on. I have been harvesting clay to coat the wood burning oven that I built. Um, the hillbilly stove. I want to coat it in clay from top to bottom, or bottom to top, however you want to put it, so it really holds the heat, and I can properly trap a lot of heat into it and bake a thing of bread. The oven? I've shown the oven off. The cabin? I've shown the cabin off. It's just a lot more work to do on it. I need to put up one more wall. Then I have to coat it in plastic, coat over the plastic with more wood, and then it's done. Oh, it's starting to rain. Anyways, guys, I love all you. I'm heading into town now. I can see my neighbor. I'm going to use his phone, and hopefully my package is there. It'd be nice to have something to do on the inside of the place. Oh, crap. Thank you very much. You all have a great day. Oh, and it's a hot one and raining soon. Really raining. Take care. Probably come back on later.